What's up, ladies and gents? It's your boy Vusi Max back at it again. It's a Sunday, so you already know what time it is. It's time for Analysis Sunday. Let's look at the watch list, this weekend's watch list, and let's look at how the market closed and see what we can do. But I know you guys have been focused more on NAS100, which is an index or whatever it is. But we're gonna unravel what's going on in this market so that even the beginners know how to handle such a market. Because think about it, there's money to be made here, but if you don't know what you're doing, you will make all that money and lose it all back, like some of you already told me. So this one is a supreme special for my students, and we're gonna unpack what's going on with the NAS100. I've already said that, I know, but I'm just trying to emphasize that this has to be a great week, because if you watched the previous video I made, which was on Friday, that video, if you watched it and you watched this one also, then everything is gonna make sense. But if you haven't watched that one, I'm gonna put the link in the description below. Go check it out, and it's definitely gonna help you out if you're planning on trading NAS100 this week. So, what do we have with NAS100, guys? Remember, we did analysis, the long-term analysis on the daily chart, which was done, I think we did it like 2 weeks ago or a week ago. But I'm also gonna put the link to that analysis video in the description box below, because we're not gonna reanalyze the same thing over and over again. So if you want to catch up with what happened with that analysis, go check out the previous one. I'm gonna link both of the videos which were the build up to this video right now. I'm gonna link them down below. Go check them out. And if you want to be part of the family, subscribe. Rather you subscribe right now before you miss out on any more opportunities in this markets. All right, so let's get it. So right off the bat, you can see that NAS100 basically has been on an uptrend. It's been a quite clear uptrend on a daily chart, right? What we want to know is what's going on here. We already spoke on the previous video about what happened there and what happened there. So now we have to figure out what happened there since the last video that we made. So in the last video, we did say that this was going to go up on a rebound. It was going to rebound from the trend line and cross the reversal line. And if we did cross the reversal line, we was supposed to go up, which it did. But then we saw a lower high, meaning that this was going to go down. We saw a lower high there at this region here, right? So when we saw this lower high and it started going down, we knew that once it goes down there, if it fails to break the, because it made a lower high, so if it makes a lower high, it's supposed to go down and break the trend down and go to a downtrend now. But it didn't break the uptrend line, as you can see here. So what we end up having now in this market, when we look at it, it's still in a reversal, this market, because what's going on is we have higher lows and lower highs, right? We had this high, which was the peak, and then after the peak, the market came and made a low, which was a higher low because it was higher than this one. And then now the market, after making a higher low, we went and we made a lower high, which is lower than this one. So the market was supposed to go down after that lower high that just happened. It was supposed to go below the previous low, which would be the start of a downtrend. But no, instead, what happened was when we got to the trend line, the market spiked up once more. So now this means that we are consolidating. The market isn't moving up, the market isn't moving down, we're moving sideways, basically. So what we are gonna do is we are gonna draw our reversal line, which will join with the first high and the second high, like this. So now this ends up looking like a reversal line, which it is, meaning that this pair, or this, it's not a pair, I know, hasn't basically made a move to the upside. Once it does, though, we will be there waiting to see what happens. All right. So that's the daily time frame. That's the daily time frame. But we know we can't trade in a daily time frame because we'd basically have to wait for 24 hours before we make a move. So now that you know what's going on with this pair in the daily chart, I mean it doesn't help. It helps knowing where what the market is doing is one half of the battle. But now we have to figure out what are we gonna do next. So now, if you watched the previous video, I told you not to be time frame biased. And what I meant by that was, don't focus on just one time frame, because sometimes you realize that the 4 hour time frame isn't showing you the best structure to trade in. So now we're gonna go to the H4 time frame. And once we go to this time frame, you can see that basically the market where it's at right now, it's stuck between the reversal line and the trend line. So unless we break the trend line, we're in an uptrend. All right. So what we are gonna do now is we can't trade this in the 4 hour time frame. I'm gonna tell you why. Remember how if the 4 hour time frame isn't showing you what you wanna see, or isn't showing you the best structure, or isn't giving you the best condition to trade this thing, then you're supposed to first scroll through the lower time frames and see if you can get that sweet spot of a time frame where it's going to allow you to trade, and it's going to give you areas to put your stop losses and stuff like that. But with this pair, okay guys, here's a disclaimer. Don't kill me. I'm going to call this a pair for the rest of the video. All right. Thank you for your understanding. It's much appreciated. But let's go back to the NAS100. You see, in the H4 time frame, if you look at this chart at this moment, you wouldn't know what to do, because it hasn't given us the sign to enter the trade yet. But now, if we go to the 30 minutes, if we go to the 30-minute time frame, you will see that we are able to draw this trend line here, connecting the first and the second lows, and then we just align it to the current price, which looks like this. You will see that now we have this trend line, and this is what we was able to work with for the past week, right? So now go to the 15 minutes time frame, because we want to see the whole price action right there, right? You will see that this was the first low, this was the higher low, this was the opportunity to buy. I mean, even if you entered the market there and then it went down, it still made a higher low there, in case you entered the market there. So overall, the market went up because a higher low, and then we had another higher low there. But then the market at the moment, it's moving sideways. So remember how on the 4 hour time frame we said this is the reversal line here. So if we break here, then we're gonna make higher highs and stuff like that. But now if the market breaks this line that we just drew on the 30-minute time frame, that means we're gonna go down. We might rebound again here and go up, but that would just mean for that moment it's a sell, right? That would just mean for that moment it's a sell. But of course, you would wanna see a lower high. Remember, you're gonna trade this in the 15-minute time frame. If you wanna take this, it's a small move, but it's a move nonetheless. You know what I'm saying? Just because you don't have a trend in the higher time frames doesn't mean that there aren't opportunities to trade in the smaller time frame. So once it crosses this line, you should sell only on a lower high. So once you see a lower high, then you can definitely sell this one, right? And it might it might go down back to this trend line again, but the most important thing is to follow these lower highs and higher lows set up in the smaller time frame, because you realize that more often than not you're gonna get opportunities during the day, multiple opportunities to trade this thing during the day, which is another advantage for trading this thing. So the only thing you're gonna use is when once you see a lower high, you're gonna sell, and at that lower high is where you're gonna put your stop loss. So you're gonna ride the wave until you see. And if we're going from a lower high, that means the next, because the market moves from high to low. So if we go from a lower high, we have to go to a low, then maybe another lower high and a lower low, another lower high, lower low. So you will have to ride the wave if you sell at a lower high with the stop loss, and just let it ride the wave. And once you see a low, then you know the market is gonna go make a high again. So just take your profits when you see a new low that forms. And if you are buying, you would have to buy at a higher low and ride the wave as it goes up. But you would also have to put your stop loss at the lower, you would have to put your stop loss at the higher low, isn't it? If we're buying at higher low, so you put your stop loss at a higher low and you ride the wave until the market goes and makes a high, because once it makes a high, you know that the market is going to go to a low now. So hope that's not confusing at all. I know it's not going to be confusing to my members, but hit me up in the comment section. Let me know what's up. Let me know how you're looking at NAS100, and let me know how JPMarkets is treating you right now. For people who funded the account, who funded the JPMarkets, let's see if you guys will be able to trade this week, because I got messages from people who just registered and they aren't able to trade on those new accounts yet. So let's see if the accounts are going to be active tomorrow. If not, let's just wait it out a bit. And this week, if you see nothing or if you see no improvement, we will just like move to another broker or something like that. But it would just suck, because for NAS100, I would say that it was the best, because you can literally make money and withdraw right there on the spot, and you're going to get it at the same time. But if you have made a withdrawal, please let me know on the comment section if you have received the funds yet, because I actually withdrew something there myself, and then I haven't received the withdrawal myself too. So if you're facing a similar thing, let me know in the comment section below. And yeah, that's just a disclaimer for the people trading JP. Just keep that in mind, guys. I think they're going through a phase and all the stuff like that. Otherwise, for all my members, let me know in the let's go to our group, the wealth group, and let's have a chat there. And also a message to my members in the wealth group. The WhatsApp thing is really killing our vibe right now, because I'm not able to upload videos directly there, but I'm looking for a new platform which is gonna allow us to share the videos within the group itself without having to rely solely on YouTube and stuff like that. So I'm gonna get it fixed. I'm gonna tell you guys what's up in the group. And thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, comment, like if you haven't, give it a thumbs up. Peace out, fam.